Baroness is going to talk about the Orwell statue, of course. Her late husband, Ben Whitaker, was one of the prime movers of this project to get the statue made outside the BBC, where Orwell worked.
I should just tell you a little bit about how it all came about. To do that, I need to go back quite far and ask you to imagine a boy of 13, 14 going to a school at Eton where previous generations of his family had been. A very conventional family, I think he would be the first to say, not with a few unconventional strands. And when he gets to Eton, sooner or later he finds another forward schoolboy, very much after his own heart, somebody whose family was conventional, but who decided to rebel. This, of course, was George Orwell, who was my husband's hero as a schoolboy, and ever since. And I think, although he never said so in terms, it's Englishmen have a fairly reticent habit sometimes. I think he was very pleased to find somebody there whom he could agree with, and there must have been quite a few people there who my husband did not see eye to eye. But George Orwell was clearly one, and apart from that, of course, his tremendous courage, his clear-sightedness, doing away with it. You can see all that would appeal to the schoolboy in lots of people. It was particularly appealing to my husband, to Ben, and he had a habit of putting things onto the back burner until he could do something about them. And it was quite a long time because he was busy with law, busy with politics, busy with being a minister. But when he retired, he returned to what one could loosely call cultural matters. Off the back burner, he plucked the idea to do a statue of George Orwell. And this was partly because he'd become quite interested in fine art in his retired years. Okay? And he did a bit of painting, and he did a bit of sculpture. And he met the sculptor Martin Jennings, who some of you will know did the statue of John Betjeman at St Pancras International, and he's also done the big statue of Mary Seacole, the Jamaican nurse outside St Thomas's, and Charles Dickens in Plymouth, lots of others. And Ben thought he was absolutely right for to draw a statue because he has a knack of getting a person's character in their pose very well. And Martin, it turned out, was a great admirer of Orwell, and he was instantly cooperative. That was not the end of the story, however, because then, once Martin had agreed, Ben had to raise the money, and I do think every single person in his address book, and every single person known to people in his address book, would probably canvassed, and his net went far and wide, and it was very successful. I think Ben probably raised the whole amount in not much more than a year or two, keeping vision in the picture, and also I think Mr. Hampton in the picture too. I do remember that among the enthusiastic supporters was John le Carré, David Cornwall, who said, "What a good idea. I think all the statues of generals in London should be melted down." Why not? So that was the sort of support he had. So that was then there was the question of where it should go. There were some people who thought Jura might be a good idea. And indeed, when the statue was far advanced and it all became rather more public, the newspaper did an amusing little article saying that the BBC was quite long-sighted, it ought to be on Jura. So as chair of the George Orwell Trust, I thought I would have a go at this, and I did for a time. Not very many people think that George Orwell was an international figure, and also, and I hope that the BBC would go for this. It stood for the values which the BBC also aspires to. However, the BBC didn't automatically agree. No, large organisations have cumbersome ways sometimes of making decisions. There are various pieces of organisations who have ideas of what to go where, but I have to say, on the whole, the BBC were very cooperative and rather slow. And I'm really sorry, as is the Skelter, and I think most of us who were involved, that although we're lived to have the positive decision of the BBC for the site, didn't obviously live to see the start to finish, and it still, as you know, is not finished. So we got agreement for the BBC from the new director, Tony Hall. And then, quite some months after being done, we had to choose the actual site. Well, now, it's a big building. There's the inside, there's the outside. There are all sorts of ideas the BBC themselves had about it, but Alan Yenton, who was the most senior person involved in the decision, apart from Director General Tony Hall, was amenable to a really beautiful, big Portland stone space. If you go into the new building of the BBC, semicircular, and you go just slightly to the right, there's a high wall, as I said, Portland stone, shiny white. It abuts onto the Hallam Street side of the BBC, so it's not actually in the main forecourt. But if you had a corner of your eye tuned as you walk into the main forecourt, you would see it. And what I think is quite nice is, as I'll tell you later, Paul has a cigarette in his hand. Well, that is the bit where all the smoke is a cigarette, but I expect he might quite have liked that. Of course, he wasn't a great fan of puppets, tattoos, and I think it's fair to say that from time to time he had some irritations with the BBC. Some people say that, in his mind, that was the Ministry of Truth in 1984. I'm not sure that's true. Someone will illuminate me, but I think it's, he was actually quite affectionate about BBC. He noticed that the cleaning women in the morning used to sing songs at the BBC, and I think he has something like that in 1984 as a good collective song. Well, as I said, the BBC is a large organisation. Everybody gets fed up with large organisations. I've worked in one myself. Still respect. Anyway, so the site there was not much problem about. And then Ben and indeed Martin was very keen there should be an inscription. And it's a big wall. It's well, it's as high as the lights there. So it's high. So this room. Now, as I said, organisations are sensitive about their reputation, and Martin and I therefore thought we should plan how to get the best inscription agreed to. I thought that I have a past as a former bureaucrat, and the way we used to get certain text agreed was to present three, put it in the middle. So I honestly don't know if that was what. Alan Yenton and his staff. Alan was terrible because he had two phones and he was taking calls all the time during our meeting. And at one point we just pushed a piece of paper to him, and then I just sort of went apart and said, actually, I think probably the little one was the one that really wanted. It was the one he was dead keen and insistent on, actually. It's the one which you have to quote probably more accurately than me. The point of freedom is telling people what they don't want to hear. It was by far the best of the quotations. The one to the top and the bottom was like Caroline wanting out in the idea of death. So Alan said, yeah, that's all. He just a sigh of relief, because of course if you wanted to have a go at BBC, you could use that quotation, have a go, and it's by far the best quotation. And that's really, I think, as far as we've got now, except that, as you heard, Richard and I saw the clay full size just before it goes to be cast a couple of days ago, and we think it's magnificent. It's very tall, it's 8 feet tall, and it's above your head, so you see, as you look at it, in fact, the way optics work, I think it won't look that much larger than life size, but it's only 2 feet larger than life size, and he's leaning forward, authoritative but engaging. And in his right hand is a roller, which I think Martin is still working on. Actually, when we had the meeting with Alan Edgar, there was a little conversation about what should be done about the habits of subjects of attitudes that we do not approve of. Do we want, I mean, it was just mentioned, do we want really to celebrate a smoker? I'm glad to say that nobody entertained seriously that we should sanitize out of reality somebody's smoking habit. I can't imagine what would approve